What's up, everybody? Zoronden here, back with more Let's Play World of Warcraft. The new character models are in. This is the first episode I have done since then. Looking nice, looking sleek, and high res, or at least close to it. The new character models are very cool, and you'll see even my character movements are going to be a little different. I really haven't done anything since I just logged this guy in. I've got some new abilities. I'm missing a lot of old abilities. So things are going to be a little scrambled, and I don't exactly even know what to do. I do see this counter shot already here. That is a interrupting shot. It's kind of nice. I was trying to find out what shot this was. I think it's the Serpent Sting, which definitely appears to be gone. Don't know if that's coming back, like if I've got it in my toolbars as a different ability somewhere, or what the case is on that. But just a quick look over, it definitely does seem like it's gone. Misdirection, might as well put that down there, I guess. So yeah, this is actually that is an instant. Why is this the same as a passive? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, things are gonna be a little different, and I'm sure we'll figure it out quickly, or quick enough. So today we are going to start right on time for the World of Warcraft expansion coming up. We're going to start in Hellfire Peninsula. I was going to do a dungeon the first episode, but changed my mind. So the first episode will be a regular let's go through the Dark Portal instance, and you see I'm here in Orgrimmar, near the Hellfire Peninsula portal, formerly the whoops, it looks like I clicked on it. Okay, here we go. We're going in. Let me finish my spiel really quickly, though. Normally, that portal, or historically, that portal was a Blasted Lands portal that would take you right near the Dark Portal. But because that is like a level 90 zone now, more or less, I don't know if it's phased or not, but and the portal doesn't direct you to Badlands anymore, or Hellfire Peninsula. It directs you to New Draenor, so currently it's closed. Anyways, here we are. Hellfire Peninsula. I think it's kind of appropriate that we're going to be doing Burning Crusade while Warlords of Draenor is going on. I do have my flying mount. I can indeed fly, so we'll definitely be making a good use of that. Rival in Outland. Now, flight paths are still going to be worth it. Flight paths go, I think, 420 speed or 320 or something like that. They're way faster than what my current mount is. I think they're the same speed as the top speed you can buy in games. So that really high-end expensive one that's only like 30% faster than the one below it. So flight pass definitely going to still be worth it. Here, of course, you can see the Dark Portal. This is matching up very well with Tanaan Jungle and Draenor. As you can see, very similar spots. They are basically the exact same spot, but of course we're in a different world timeline. It gets a little fishy, a little confusing, but it's not too bad when you kind of sit down and take a look at it. Anyways, I'm excited to get going with Draenor, or I guess it's not Draenor. I'm excited to get going with Draenor. That is very closely around the corner. In fact, I will be going to BlizzCon in 2 days, so that's exciting as well. But no, I'm excited to get started with Outland. It's honestly, I've always liked Outland. Some people have a real problem with it. I really do enjoy it. Wrath of the Lich King is probably the smooth, really good expansion, at least in the early 3. But Outland worked for me. I enjoyed it. Of course, I haven't unenjoyed any of the expansions, really. Obviously, Cataclysm is going to be my least favorite, and it is for most people. But there's reasons for that, and we all know them. And it is what it is. Where are my aspects? That's what I just noticed is missing. Did I lose the aspect bar for these now? That is odd. I'll pull these out for now. Do I only... Wait, is aspect of the hawk gone? Eagle eye. That's not... I think they ditched aspects. Huh. Yeah, I definitely didn't pay attention to Hunter class. And their changes coming down. Each time you activate a new aspect, the animal companion representing that aspect will follow you for 15 seconds. And if it's just these two glyphs, kind of funny to have that glyph. Yeah, those are definitely the only aspects. Maybe they're unlocked. No, they're definitely not unlocked later. Well, though there's aspect of the fox. Party and raid members within 40 yards take on the aspect of the fox, allowing them to move while casting all spells and abilities for 6 seconds. Only one aspect. Well, yeah, that's... Huh. I don't like that. Not even a little bit. Huh. Well... Don't need 2 mend pets, that's for sure. We will put the aspects right here, I guess. The hunter is probably the single-handedly the most changed class in game from launch. I mean, they used to use mana, now they use focus. Aspects are now gone. Pets have changed so dynamically. It's kind of crazy. Obviously, the hunters can't even use melee weapons anymore. So many changes gone through for them. Warlocks, of course, have changed a good deal. So have paladins. I mean, everybody's changed a good deal. But holy cow, have hunters changed a lot? Zog zog. Of course, you're gonna notice. Of course, well, I said of course twice there. Obviously, with character models, you're gonna notice everybody's updated. One thing to note. Blood Elves are not in yet. Their character models got delayed. From everything I'm hearing, they're supposed to go for the launch of Warlords. So we'll see if they still get in. Obviously, that is a glaring mistake or missing addition. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But hopefully that is fixed, because I don't want to go too long without that. I'm also still adjusting some of my mods. As you will see here, my... buffs right now. Let's open up Z Pearl, as it's now called, not X Pearl. I don't like some of the things this mod does, specifically player buffs. I prefer them where they belong, which... There we go, okay. Back up over there. Yes, good. Let's get rid of that, though. We don't get dazed. Oh, hello, orc. Get him, Warpy. Yeah, I did just go ahead and name my Warp Stalker Warpy. I was sitting there debating a name, and then it was just like, what the heck does it matter? Just name him Warpy. He's fun. I like him. Again, I always wanted a Warp Stalker. They're a cool pet, and I just never bothered with my main hunter. And so get him with the alt hunter. Why not? Not saying my main is a hunter. I just have so many characters. I consider certain ones of a certain class my main of that class. Yup, I play too much. Where are you going? What are you doing? Stop that. Stay here. Oh, casting bar too. That's another one I don't like. Cast bar. Original cast bar. There we go. I like to play personally with very few mods. However, there are a few I really do like. The majority of what X-Pearl, now Z-Pearl units does, I really do enjoy. But I want the original casting bar. I want the original buffs. I'm so used to that. Plus, if I ever have to play without a mod, the more mods you have, it just makes it harder to play. So I feel I can fully play without mods. I can jump into the beta or right after a big patch and fully play the game and only miss a few things, really. One thing I'm not seeing here, it might be hidden under Z-Pearl. No, I don't want to open that. Gosh. Altaholic is a mod I use considerably. Probably the most used mod by me. Just because I really like to keep track of all my alt stuff, and for some reason this isn't moving. Can I move this inside of here? Ah, this is a annoying spot on the map, and I'm trying to do difficult things with mods. Maybe I should just finish my quest, but I want to know if Altaholic's running on this guy or not. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it is. Maybe I need to update it again. I think I've got everything updated now, though. I went through all those mods and stuff pretty much day one on the patch day, and fixed every single one except for X-Pearl, and that's because whoever was doing X-Pearl, I think, stopped doing it, And somebody did indeed pick up X Pearl and is now calling it Z Pearl. Not exactly sure why, but what the heck. It looks like Hunter's Mark is gone too. I just tried to use it, and yeah, definitely gone. Another big classic hunter ability. So used to the giant arrows above guys, and poof, no more of that. Guess we don't get to play that game. Somebody getting that fell iron. I remember plenty of days running around Hellfire for hours upon hours, mining up fell iron. There used to be a path you could do around the dark portal itself to get a bunch of fell iron without any mobs or anything, just all the way around here. There were really no mobs back there or anything. Quite often people wouldn't farm it, and I would actually go back there and farm it on a character who wasn't 70 yet, so I couldn't even fly. And wow, did I get a lot of fell iron back there, and then they removed it. I was like, no! My secret spot! But obviously people like me were doing that, getting it without really having to worry about any mobs, and that's something Blizzard's dynamically changed over the years, is that resources shouldn't be just grabby, they should be complicated, and you should have to deal with bad guys and stuff like that, which, that's okay, I guess, but sometimes you just want to farm some minerals. But I think maybe the real big issue there is Lobby's getting a lot of it. You could potentially even bring in somebody who's just hit that peak of mining, so it doesn't even need to be 60, and could have mined a bunch of fell iron. So I could see if that's the case. Probably was. I know I was doing it at 70, 71, or 60, 61. But that to me is fine. I can get in the zone just fine. Whatever. I know a lot of this expansion, I am going to, while we're playing this expansion, I should say. I'm going to mess with my mod here again. It's bugging me. I know a lot of the time we're playing here, I'm going to be talking about nostalgia stuff. This is going to be a great area. So long ago, gosh, probably 8 years ago, that we were playing Burning Crusade. And our first foray into more World of Warcraft. Alright, what am I looking for here? Buffs. Target buffs. I want these to be considerably smaller. I think that's about right. One problem here is I have to just generically test it. Okay, that's way too small. That is buffs. Target buff size. 25 is about good for that. That's probably about what I want the debuffs too then. We'll see if 24, 23 works. That's the problem. I set up all this Z-Pearl stuff on my main account. This is on a secondary account, so I haven't played this account since the patch hit, and everything's still kind of screwy. Like, you can see my pet target bar, not quite where I'm going to want it. That I'm actually going to move right now. There we go. Put it right there. We'll actually move the pet out a bit. There we go. And I hope that saves it. Oh man, I'm missing Hunter's Mark now. I didn't use it that often. I'm kind of glad it's gone, to be honest. But I'm so used to every once in a while, at least, marking a target and getting ready to go with it. And now it's just kind of gone. It's bizarre. Definitely not used to that. Some big adjustments, though. Lost the instant cast spell on my Warlock Fellflame. That one really irked me. I was so excited when Warlocks were finally given an instant cast. We could cast while moving. And then they gave us the ability to cast everything while moving. And then they took that away. Gave us the ability to cast a few spells while moving. Then they took that away. And our Fellflame. So all we can cast is debuffs while moving. And it's really a shock to go back to that. I mean, ultimately, I'll get over it. I'll be okay with that. But some real big changes here. Also, guys, if you haven't been playing, there's been a number crunch. You'll notice my stats are going to be drastically lower than they were before, but so are everything else in here. I'm doing less damage, the bad guys are doing less damage, the bad guys have less health. It's just a system number crunch to make it a little easier on the machines at Blizzard, and that's a good thing, honestly. Very good thing. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much gonna... Oh my gosh, I'm burping. This is pretty much gonna be today's episode. I just wanted to get into Draenor, show you some of it, or Outland. Gonna be doing a lot of that. We're gonna be calling it Draenor so often. But wanted to get out here into Hellfire Peninsula, show you a little bit of the zone, show you the new character model, and get going with stuff. Ooh, somebody killed a Azeroth, or I don't even remember what demon that is.
Yeah,
One of the demons. Actually, it's probably the guy up here. But next episode, I want to do an instance. We may not yet. Are these all... Yeah, nothing here. Take the money. Next episode, we are most likely going to be doing an instance. However, I don't want to promise that. It may not be that episode. But I promise eventually we are going to do Hellfire Peninsula for sure. I want to do that one probably before I hit 61. Or at least right around that time. So we'll definitely be doing that. What are you doing? Why'd you switch to that? Any cool transmog? No, it's a crossbow, but no. 4, 4, 5. All right. So let's see if we can find the inn, though, because I don't know where the inn is. There's a female undead, but you really can't tell, unfortunately, because she's got a big mask on. Female orc, might as well check her out. Whoop. Okay, I'm way shorter than you. They're looking pretty good. I really like the female orc redesign. Tauren. These guys. Oh, man. What a huge upgrade. Tauren were probably one of the worst looking races in the game. Let's check out this guard here. Look at that. That is beautiful. Any trolls around? Any trolls at all? Blood elves, obviously. Can't do anything with those. I'll show you those once they get put in. No, there's a troll. Wind Rider. Jalubu. Something like that. Well, he's wearing some goggles, but still, you can tell he's looking a lot better. The ears kind of flopping around. So many cool things.
Who you be?
Won't be able to get cold weather flying till 68. That's obviously northern. We'll probably stick to Outland, though, till 70, just like we did with 60 in Azeroth. So, cool, guys. New continent, new zone, new expansion. Plenty of good stuff to do. Excited to get going with it. Oh, here's a female. Let's check this female undead out. There you go. Look at that. Looks real good. These redesigns are great and were desperately needed. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. I have been Zoronden. Please do thumbs up and subscribe. Burning Crusade is here. Warlords of Draenor is almost here for everybody else. And that's going to do it for now. I will catch you all next time.